Now, scientists in Cambridge were part of the team behind skydiver Felix Baumgartner's record-breaking leap from space. This is the view from his helmet just seconds before he jumped from the edge of the Earth. And it was equipment from Equivital in Cambridge making sure that he was safe throughout by monitoring his body's vital signs back on Earth. Well, Anmol Sood joins me in the studio now. Your team spent 18 months working on this project. How did it feel when he took that step and started falling for you?
Really, it was a mixture of pride, excitement, but a little bit of trepidation as well, given that he was jumping into the unknown effectively from a height that no one had previously free-fallen from. There was a lot of unknowns that could come into play. So when he actually landed safely from on ground, there was a lot of excitement, but as well a lot of relief.
I'm sure there was. We know that at one point his visor steamed up. We also know that he started to spin, which was a concern. But the equipment that you installed in his suit actually allowed people to monitor what that meant for his body.
Absolutely. So we were able to see what his body was actually doing. So monitoring his physiology whilst he was ascending, whilst he was actually preparing to jump, and when he was actually jumping as well. There was always a worry that a spin might occur, and that would be a pretty dangerous event to happen. But thankfully he came out of that, came back in control, and our system was able to pick up his entire physiology during the entire jump.
We know that you are still getting some of that data through, and you will be monitoring it further. But it is an amazing achievement. No one can say it isn't. But what can this technology actually be used for in future?
Absolutely. So our technologies are used globally at the moment. We're actually a market leader in what we do. The applications that it currently is used in is it's used with elite military forces for monitoring and predicting performance and welfare of soldiers in training. Hopefully that will then move into deployment as well. It's being used with the NHS and various other global health trusts to actually monitor patients and patient deterioration, both in a hospital and also out of hospital. And it's being used in various clinical trials, pharmaceutical clinical trials, and multiple research studies across the world.
Anmol Sood, we must leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us today.
You.